Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the topic all about functions of commerce. If we just talk about the meaning of commerce, then we can say that it includes all those activities which are necessary for facilitating the exchange of goods and services. What it means that commerce is there to remove or erase or eradicate all types of hindrances, hurdles in the smooth flow of goods and services from the manufacturers to consumers, right? So let us see that what exactly the role of commerce is. The very first function or the very first role of commerce is removal of hindrance of person. There is actually a greater hurdle because of the lack of contact between the producers and customer. You can see in this picture also. This wall is like a hurdle which is separating the producer from its consumer. Producer has no direct contact with the consumers. Producer is producing the goods at one place, but the problem is how these goods will reach to the ultimate consumers. So here the trader acts as an intermediary among them, and customers are able to find out the products which they are wanted from the market. So trading activities or traders, we can say, are of two types: wholesale traders, retail traders. So they are acting as the linking pin between the manufacturer and the consumer. And these trading activities comes under commerce. So this is the function of commerce, to remove the hindrance of person. Second important function is removal of hindrance of place. Hindrance of place, hurdle of place. See, producers and customers are in distant places, and commodities should be transferred from the production center to the customer. Yes, of course. And this problem can be solved by the system of commerce by using the means of transport, packing, and insurance. So, through the help of transportation and its different types, we can remove the hindrance of place. The next important function or role of commerce is removal of hindrance of risk. See, you know that business is actually full of risk. Goods and properties of business are subject to various kinds of risk like fire, theft, damage. Natural reasons are there: rain, flood, earthquake. Human reasons are there, man-made reasons are there. So the fear of loss of goods due to any reason can be a barrier in the development of trade. So commerce removes this hindrance by means of insurance. Insurance companies provide a coverage for all types of losses of goods suffered by the businessmen. For this, insurance companies charge a small amount which is known as premium, and they charge this in advance. So by this important feature of commerce, we can remove the hindrance of risk. Next very important point is removal of hindrance of time. See, there may be a gap between the production and consumption. as the production is carried out in anticipation of future demands. Some goods are manufactured in a particular season only, but they are demanded throughout the year. Example, sugar, cotton, pulses, wheat, rice, etc. And on the contrary, some goods are manufactured throughout the year but are needed in a particular season, like woolen clothes. They are required only during winter. So there is a gap of time between the production and consumption of goods. So it is very essential, it becomes actually very essential to store the goods until they are sold. So this hindrance of time, this hurdle of time is removed by warehousing or storage. Warehousing provide appropriate storage facilities to protect the goods from pests, fire and natural kind of environment. The next important function of commerce is removal of hindrance of knowledge. Hindrance of knowledge. What is this? Knowledge of customers about the products and services offered by business organization is a major problem in business. How a consumer get to know that there is a new product in the market? How their knowledge will enhance? This can be done through advertising. Advertising helps in the removal of hindrance of knowledge among the buyers. With advertising, we can use the personal selling also, salesmanship, that can be used for providing the information to the ultimate consumer so that their knowledge about the goods and services present in the market can be enhanced. Next important function is removal of hindrance of finance. See, finance is treated as important as the blood in the body. Without finance, no business can be there. We cannot even think of running a business without finance. So the problem of finance can be handled by banks, which form part of commerce. Business and other kind of trading activities, either we are talking about the industries and the trading activities, that is manufacturing, or the trading activities, we need finance for the same. So banking and other financial institutions help the business, help our industries to remove the hindrance of finance. Now, with the help of this finance and with the help of this facility given by the banks, the organizations can easily obtain assets, buy raw material, and they can meet their other expenditures very smoothly and very nicely. So dear students, these all are the functions of commerce. Removal of hindrance of person, removal of hindrance of place, hindrance of risk, removal of hindrance of time, removal of hindrance of knowledge, and removal of hindrance of finance. I hope the points are quite clear to you all. Thank you.